experience is a good one. Corridor first come to the area, we knew something was buzzing up there in Penobscot, but didn't really have a big understanding of what was going on. When there was some huge activity, the wells were being drilled, there was pipe going into the ground, and for me as a business owner, I really wanted to be involved as a business point of view, so I was doing some digging to try to find out more about the company, how I can be involved, and found out actually that there is a lot of hoops to jump through for certifications and that sort of thing. It was the chief boiler inspector of the province that actually told my engineer that, let's leave the piping to the bigger companies of the world. And in other words, Tony's too small to get into this sort of thing. To tell me something like that, I just go in full mode forward to overcome that. So we did, and just haven't looked back from then. Like, it's improved our company so well as far as the quality of the welders, the certifications that we hold, even in the safety aspects of things. Not that we weren't a safe company, but we were doing things that we didn't really document and following the procedures of everything. So safety's ramped up with us, just the awareness of it. We're holding safety meetings all the time, and you find this when you work with any bigger companies like the Potash Corp or Corridor. You have to have so much stuff in place. So in turn, that makes a smaller company a better company as far as safety and that sort of thing too. I see what goes into it in the quality of our products that we're giving them. You hear stories around, a pipe will leak, and that's a direct hit on us, I guess, when they're talking about pipes leaking or any of that sort of thing. I know that they don't, because everything has gone over with a fine-tooth comb, and the province has eyes on you. Your welds are x-rayed, and the hydro testing that we do, and yeah, it really offends me, I guess, when people talk about the lack of safety and stuff that can hurt the environment or people. I guess it's just, I don't see that it's happening. Also learned a whole lot about it as I went, and I guess that's getting back to knowing, being around it and experience what's taking place. That I don't see the need for all this hype about the fracking issues and all this sort of thing. That I really feel that it's safe enough, and we've been doing it for years. That look at our track record for one thing. Corridor has done a huge amount for the town. They have thinking thousands of dollars into scholarship programs, and you see them out around too, like the Balloon Fiesta. They have a booth there, and it's good, knowledgeable stuff that they're trying to put out there. And my wife's in the school system, so I know the morning breakfast program that goes on. She thinks that's great, and Corridor's got to do with that. They hold functions everywhere, information meetings and that sort of thing, and that's really important. Going down the road, you see the red signs on people's lawns, and you just like to stop in and have a conversation. Where are you getting your information from? Because maybe they can enlighten me on something as well. I like to say, have an open mind. I don't want something going on that's harmful, but on the other side of it, you don't want somebody spreading something that they don't know a whole lot about either. And that seemed to be the way. Like, it was scaring the town people, this fracking's bad, this fracking's bad. Well, been doing it for years, and you didn't think it was bad until it was more so outsiders, I think, that would come in and really scared our people. We've seen both sides of it now that we've been into it. I call the 08 to the 2010, 12, whatever, were really good years. A lot of work coming from them. They were happy with what we were doing. We've seen probably a stretch of 3 to 4 years with nothing. And I know what both sides of it is now. And 2015, we had some good work from Corridor. There was a few piping changes and stuff like that, and it's sort of stepped us back into the early years where, this is great, and I wish we had this. And with the potash mine closing, there's a lot of good talent that have left here to go with them, and they all want to come back, but I don't have the work for them. But there's good talent out there that I'd love to be back flourishing and just piping steady for a company like Corridor or anybody really. And we need natural gas in this area to do that. You just feel good about yourself that you're doing a really good job and being qualified the way we are.